Winter is setting in fast, and every little task takes on a new urgency. Rain, freezing temps, and the constant battle to keep everything running, we're in full preparation mode. The animals come first, as always, so before we do anything else, we're getting our chickens fed and making sure they stay dry.
We got an extra building we call the camper house. And over time, it's become a bit of a dumping ground. But today, it's causing some problems. The rain is turning everything into a soggy mess. And the last thing I want is for our chicken feeders to get soaked. So it's time for me to clear a path and make this space work for us instead of against us.
The morning light spills across the land. Another chance, a guiding hand. Breathe in my lungs, earth beneath my feet. Every heartbeat is a gift so sweet.
We got one more round of feeding and we're good to go. At least until tomorrow when we do it all over again.
Rise with the sun, let the light fill your soul. Grateful for the high.
It's a small thing, but these daily rhythms keep everything running smoothly.
Through the rain, we find our way. Every struggle brings a brighter day.
Food scraps don't go to waste around here. They go straight into our worm beds to build rich soil. These worm beds are special to me. We built them in the dead of winter, in the cold, in the rain, back when we just started out on this land. That same day, we got a frantic call from our mail lady because our worm shipment had somehow broken loose and gotten out everywhere. And if that wasn't enough, that day I had gotten some bad news. It was my little sister's dad had passed, and he was the only dad I ever really knew. That day was hard. But looking at these beds now, seeing that they're still here, still working for us, it reminds me of why we push through the tough days. Because even when life feels overwhelming, we're building something that lasts. Meanwhile, Marcel has to head down to the well house to check for broken pipes. It's always a gamble in this kind of weather. One night of freezing temps can set us back days.
What? Guys, it is 19 degrees out. Like summertime compared to what's coming. I seen one morning we got coming 1 degrees. That's cold. Sad story is we froze up again. Not a surprise, but it's a sad story nonetheless. I'm hoping that we can unfreeze today. It's going to warm up pretty decently. Tomorrow's a much warmer day, but we have expected rains tomorrow. So I'll be probably trying to collect additional firewoods, things like that. But for now, I'm moseying down the hill, guys, because we want to make sure that the well house didn't freeze, yeah? Plus, it's too cold to do anything else right now. It's actually probably too cold to do this, but it just keeps playing through my head over and over. Come on, dogs, this way. Yeah, it keeps playing in my head. So we just got to make sure that it's not the well house, because how terrible would it be if I just laid up on the couch today to stay warm and the well house was spewing water all over God's creation? Yeah, the electric company would love us, but our bank account will hate us. Yeah, so we're just trying to make sure we're doing things right, guys. My assumption is the well house will be fine. Now, I don't see any water spewing out of the bottom of the door, so that's a win so far. I hear the heater working. That means the electric company should be happy. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Well, I hear the heater. I hear the heater running. I see no water coming out of the bottom. I'm going to take that as a good scenario, yeah. But the lock is frozen, so I can't even unlock it. Come on, dogs. That being said, once the sun hits that lock after a little bit, I'll come back down here and unlock it just to verify. Make sure we don't have any raccoons and mice in there partying like rock stars, living on some of that free heat. Free to them anyways. You know how that goes. They get all toasty, roasty, and toasty and get the munchies, guys, and then eat our wires. Which I have a replacement for some of that stuff too. We'll have to try very soon. Yeah, we still just trying to survive. Got the electric jacket on. Got the hoodie on. Got a t-shirt on. Got the OJs on. You dig? All right, guys, here we are at the trail. Try to stay on the trail, guys. Every now and again, you'll find yourself wandering off, but then you could just merge right back on. Not all trails are good to follow, though. Yeah, there's a lot that we refuse to follow today. Yeah. It's called stand outside the box. Before we get back to work, I want to take a quick second to thank today's sponsor.
These sponsorships help keep our channel going.
And we thank you guys for hanging out through them. They help keep the lights on, baby. Every year, millions and millions of people are exposed to contaminated drinking water without even knowing it. What are we talking about? Heavy metals, bacteria, viruses, and even microplastics lurk in that drinking water that should be safe. How can you be sure that your water is truly safe? Introducing the Kactoily 6-in-1 Water Tester. It's your personal water quality expert in the palm of your hand, and you can get the results in just seconds. Instant results, no guessing. Get a clear reading with color-coded safety indicators. This is for indoor and outdoor use. It's perfect for home, for camping, for travel, and for emergency preparedness. With automatic temperature compensation, It gives you the most accurate readings no matter the condition. With its IP67 waterproof, it's built tough for reliable performance. So whether you're at home or in the great outdoors, or maybe just traveling abroad, the Kactoily 6-in-1 water tester gives you that peace of mind you deserve. Because safe drinking water isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Protect what matters most. Test it instantly, know it immediately, and you can drink safely. Alright guys, so what does the Kactoily 6-in-1 water tester mean to us? It means we can test the groundwater because we are on a well system. And it's a pretty simple design here, guys. When you take this thing out of the box, you pull a little tab, you push this down, the battery's in there, it's ready to go. You click it on, it runs you through what's next, so you don't have to guess. First thing you do is get you some distilled water, guys, and that's how you calibrate it, right? And then you can go to the water that you tested. We went from distilled water, we calibrated our equipment. We went to our well water, which was, so it has 0 COD, which is chemical oxygen demand. Has 0 TOC, which is total organic carbon. And it has 94 TDS, which is the total dissolved solids. And it gives us a chart on the back here, guys. It's COD, TOC, and TDS. And we are at 99%, which is excellent, on the top end of excellent. It makes me comfortable and safe knowing that the water that is coming out of our ground and through an old well house, through old PEX plumbing, and through our garden hose plumbing that enters into a 1980s camper. And that's how clean our water is. I'm just telling you, 99% excellent water. That is very comforting. So now let's test our filtered water, guys. We're just gonna see fast. How fast can it be? Bama Lama. Push the M. Instant readings. Guys, it did exactly what I was hoping it was gonna do. We are testing 100% clean water. That is mind-boggling. I feel very confident in our water. We spent the last 4 years worried about water quality. Actually, we've been spending our whole life pretty much worried about water quality. We all know that sometimes the water that we get is not safe to drink, and we don't know about it until well after the exposure. And we've actually had our own experience with city water that was contaminated with lead, and we did not know until after we were already exposed. That being said, we were already on the adventure of taking responsibility for our own clean drinking water. But what we never had was a piece of equipment as cool as this. Man, I'm just going to tell you, that brings comfort. And you could take this anywhere, guys. Shut it off. Shake it out, guys. You don't want to leave a bunch of water in there, right? Stick it in your pocket. Stick it in your travel bags. Wherever. Don't stick it probably in your back pocket. Feel me? But you could take this thing anywhere with you. It used to be that you would have to get your water sample, send it in, and wait for them to test. Now you can get the answers that you want when you want them. So if you guys are interested in products like this, make sure you're checking out the links in our description below. Good job, Kactoily. Alright guys, so ever since we installed our fireplace, we have added to our chore load. And one of the things that we need to do, and we need to make sure we do before a rainstorm, is collect kindling. We need to make sure we got dry wood to burn. And that was something we never really thought about, but it is very real today.
Sings a song of mercy, a song of peace. Through every hardship, I've learned to see that love and grace keep carrying me. Rise with the sun, Let the light fill your soul. Grateful for the highs, grateful for the lows. Through the trials, through the rain, we find our way.
We already stress enough about the weather, but when you add the chickens in, it adds another level of stress for us because they rely on us to keep them alive and healthy, and in return, they provide back to us.
Our closest flock, however, doesn't have some of the luxuries of the other flock that we have down the hill.
Yeah, the flocks up here are in a much smaller coop. And with the rain and the snow and the freezing temperatures coming, our chickens can suffer. The chickens up here close to us, they don't have the luxury of a large hoop coop. So when temperatures are cold and it's wet, they need a dry place to retreat.
So I'm clearing out a space in front of the camper house so I can give them a dry place to retreat.
It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing.
The morning light spills across the land. Another chance, a guiding hand. Breathe in my lungs, earth beneath my feet. Every heartbeat is a gift so sweet. The morning light spills across the land. Another chance, a guiding hand. Breathe in my lungs, earth beneath my feet. Every heartbeat is a gift so sweet. Rise with the sun, let the light fill your soul. Grateful for the highs, grateful for the lows. Through the trials, through the rain, we find our way. Every struggle brings a brighter day. I've learned to see that love and grace keep carrying me. Oh, the wind it whispers, the river sings a song of mercy, a song of peace. Through every hardship, I've learned to see that love and grace keep carrying me.
Well, we shouldn't be surprised. Here it is, the rain. Sometimes all you can do is sit back and listen to the rain.
We've got some really cold days ahead, and we're already having to shut off certain water lines. Marcel squeezes in another load before the freeze sets in. Water is one of those things that we take for granted until we don't have it.
And that is why we do everything that we can to prepare ahead of time. All right, guys, it is a rainy morning. You would think that it'd be easier to do laundry in this kind of weather, you know what I mean? But it's not when you got to travel. That's right. Guys can use umbrellas too. All right, guys, so this morning we need to try to turn the water on down the hill. We've had to shut off for a few days, but we're running out of laundry. And since I'm the laundry master, I'm gonna do the laundry like the master laundry person. You dig? gonna be pretty sweet if I can get this laundry running, guys. Because we almost completely out of all of our warm stuff, and we got colder days coming. There's lots of precipitation, snow, ice, rain, all of it. So if I can get ahead a little bit, that would make my life much easier. It does appear that the water's running down here. I'll see how that's possible, because the hose ain't even poofed up yet here. I might be hallucinating. No, it's running. That's where we at with it, guys. It was just running. We'll see. It could have just got jammed up there too, but I don't know. Here it comes. Ooh, look at that water coming out. Yucca yucca. That is why we have the filter and the pre-filter. But I gotta be careful with those filters, guys, because here's what happens. Water stays in them, it freezes, and then bama-lama, you got a broken filter. And then it's not filtering. Yeah, so it looks like I'll probably be successful as long as the filter's not frozen. I could probably get you guys posted up out of the rain, because you guys are all made of sugar. You guys are all so sweet, you made of sugar. Mama llama. I know it's a pain in the butt to come down the hill to do laundry, but it does keep my heart a pumping. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta walk that extra mile for laundry. And if you guys don't already know, if you move out to rural America and your laundry is down the hill, you'll have to walk there too. Unless you got a side-by-side. We get that sediment built up in that hose when we shut it down, and when we turn it back on, it forces water through and washes it back out. And it's mostly because we had our well pump replaced, and it kicked up a lot of that yucca-lucca at the bottom of the well. So once we get it all flushed out of the system, we won't have that anymore. But you do gotta let it run for a second, otherwise it'll just clog our filters. And then I'll be wrenching. It sounds like she's running though, guys. I'm just gonna cross my fingers, because this is usually where we end up with issues, is when we kick it back on, then I gotta go through and clean the whole system. We will soon find out, because I'll be down here every hour. Alright guys, I know some guys might be like, what? Why is he doing all that chick work? Well, I'll just have you know that if you don't have a chick, you still got to do laundry. So do laundry. It's okay when your chick is as cool as mine and she does all that hard work, guys. You feel me? And you can't do that. You find your place where you fit in. And it just so happens that I'm okay with laundry. I'm also good at cooking, and I enjoy cooking. So there you have it. So I'll build a house, I'll wire a house, I'll cut a tree down, and then I'll do laundry when I'm done. Those roles are stereotypes anyways. Mom didn't only teach me how to cook, she taught me how to do laundry. From early on, I had to do my own. I taught baby cakes how to do laundry. Truth be told, she would mix whites and colors. Whew. We fixed it. Don't triple. There's the house, guys. Looks just like it did yesterday. Second shift lazy. They didn't do nothing. All right, guys, we home. I'm gonna let you go for now. Winter is tough out here. The weather fights us every step of the way, but we just keep pushing forward. The animals need us, the land needs us, and no matter how much curveballs we get thrown our way, we always figure it out. Because at the end of the day, we're not just surviving, we're building something we can be proud of.
Took the long road, walked it hard and fast. Made my share of mistakes, paid every due. But a man ain't the sum of what he's been through. So take your time, don't chase the wind. Hold your ground, let the work begin. Ain't about the gold, ain't about the land.
All right, you guys, we want to say thank you so much for joining us on this one. We're going to wrap it up from here. So if you guys are enjoying our content, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up.
And we appreciate it so much, guys.
Ring that notification bell.
Heck yeah, when you do that, they're going to notify you when our content is available for viewing.
Be sure to share our videos.
And I can't even thank you guys enough. You already know it. If you're the ones that are sharing it, we love you for sharing our videos because it helps us become part of that beautiful algorithm that keeps the lights on.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
There's always room, guys. We want 100 billion people on our channel. 100 billion. You dig?
And that's why you should share our videos.
And subscribe 100 billion times. Just kidding, guys.
We love and appreciate you guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next one.
Stay warm, guys.
Peace.
We gonna stay warm, baby.
Got some cold days ahead.
Cold days ahead. Bam!